How's it going, everyone? Got a quick video for you guys today. This is talking about the Cablemod 90-degree adapter. Whether you have a 4080 or a 4090, you need to listen to this. Telling people for a while now not to use this adapter, whether it's the 90 to 90 or whatever it is from Cablemod. There are problems with these adapters. Not only does the actual card itself, the 4090 specifically, have burning issues in the connector, but these adapters are causing these things to happen faster. Cablemod finally just gave up, and they posted a article, or a recall rather, today. And I just want to read through it with you guys real quick because I feel like this is pretty important. And if you have one, to stop using it and get your money back. So if you guys follow any of the tech articles like WCCF Tech, you'll start seeing this pop up. It was around 9 hours ago that they posted this. Let's just read through this and see what they have to say. Dear hardware community, it has come to our attention that certain Cablemod 12-volt high-power angled adapter 1.1s might be defective. Now, just to give you an idea, the 1.1 is the newer one that they came out to replace the older 1.0 that was also defective. So now we have two versions that they just can't figure out. We have since decided to discontinue sales of our angled adapters. We will be conducting a voluntary safety recall for all Cablemod 12-volt high-power 90 and 180-degree adapters, 1.0, which is the original, and all Cablemod 12-volt 90 and 180 angled adapters 1.1 because of the potential risk that the male connector could become loose, overheat, and melt into the GPU. This recall will apply only to our angled adapters and not affect our angled cables. So this is just the adapter, not if you bought a 90-degree cable, which they do make those, and they seem to be okay. Their cables have been pretty good so far. There have been some reports of melting, but this is, again, a 4090 issue mostly when it comes to just melting. If you're using this adapter with a 4080, also take it out. This is not just the 4080, or not just the 4090. This is the 4090 and 4080 due to that connector's design. We will be sending out an official notice of and full details for our voluntary safety recall in the upcoming days. In the meantime, owners of the Cablemod 12-volt high-power 1.0 and 1.1 angled adapters should stop using them immediately. And thank you for highlighting this, because this is what I've been saying for a long time. I feel like everyone that uses these adapters ends up running into some kind of burnt connector situation, especially the Strix models. I don't know if it's just because they're so popular, but I see them on like the Facebook Cablemod group, Asus DIY, and multiple places on Reddit as well. Please do not touch the adapters while your system is running. Power down your system and wait until the adapter has had adequate time to cool before handling. Please reach out to our customer service if your GPU has been affected by the failed adapter, and we will help you out. We apologize for inconveniencing our loyal customers. We hope that you will let us make it up to you in the future. Your friends at Cablemod. All right, let's talk about this. In my personal opinion, I don't believe anyone should play games with this and say, hey, my system's running fine, it's not really an issue, I haven't had any issues with it, because it seems like what they're telling you here is that you're going to have an issue eventually. So if you value your now worth $2,000 4090 or 4080, you should really just stop using it, because I see this question come up so often on Reddit and Facebook. People are just constantly saying, hey man, I don't have a problem with it. Mine's running fine. It's been running fine for 6 months. Just take it out, because they're telling you right here, this is proof enough where they're saying there's an issue. And they've kind of hinted at it in the past by changing to 1.1 and saying, hey, let's recall the old adapters, or we're going to send you out another version of it because we don't have faith in our current adapter. And so we're at this point where they're giving up. They quite literally are discontinuing the sales completely, and they're not going to be doing this anymore. I don't know if they're going to make another one. Maybe there'll be a 1.3 or maybe a 2.0. But at this point in time, it's safe to say that if you have one of these adapters, pull it out, do not use it, and just run your stock cable. Run your stock adapter for now. I know the thing's stupid, ugly, and it doesn't fit in many cases, but the other one that I see a lot that has no complaints, it seems to be the Corsair cable, the 90-degree cable, not adapter, but just the cable that runs 90 degrees. So if you have clearance issues in like an O11 dynamic or something, you could run one of those. I wouldn't suggest any of the Amazon real cheap cables. People, you know, they talk about them all the time. They even sell 90-degree adapters from other companies like Asia Horse. If you have your card burn up with one of those adapters, they're not going to be good like Cablemod and send your card into like a repair company. They're just not going to respond to you most likely. So just keep that in mind if you're, you know, you're rocking a $2,000 4090. Do not cheap out on the cable or the adapter that you're using. And certainly don't use the Cablemod adapter. Anyways, that's going to do it for this video. If you liked the video, sub, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.